Well, all right, all right, all right. Let's wait for people to get in. All 6 of you who are probably going to be here. Let's see. I didn't test the camera. I'm back. Hi. Uh, After the bye week, I took my own little bye week. So sorry, the game is starting. So I'm just getting right into it. So I guess the Broncos got the ball first because they. Oh, RJ Harvey got a first down. Nice. So yeah, the Raiders won the coin toss. Is that crooked? Probably. I just got out of the shower. It's been a crazy day. I've been editing all day. So part of the reason I kind of took a break is I haven't been publishing like the shorts, like the Bonix anger translator. So I plan to do more of those. If you're enjoying those, let me know in the comments or the chat. All right, here we go. So all right, we got a first down on the first play. Looking good. Bows and shotgun. Settles his feet, passes to Cortland Sutton, who is almost at the first down. I think we got about 7 yards on that, maybe. So yeah, this is an exciting game. Oh, I don't know if it's, oh yeah, 2nd and 2, 8 yards. It's exciting because, you know, I have a feeling we're going to beat the Raiders. I don't know, this might be too loud now because I'm holding the microphone much closer than I would be when I was recording. All right, pass off to Bidet, didn't get many yards. So yeah, I've been working on a lot of videos on my other channel, Ashley Watson Comedy. So if you haven't subscribed there or check that out, please go check that out. I've been doing a lot of, well, I've sort of pivoted to focus mainly on the reaction videos. And I've been reacting to ghost hunters because 99.9% of them are fake. And if they're not fake, well, they're probably not finding anything because anyway, just go check it out. There's a lot of hilarious content over there. Oh, damn. Oh, he didn't. Oh, nice. So Bo passed that to Harvey and he got gobsmacked, but did not fall down. That was pretty amazing. Okay, so the defender read the play perfectly and got there, but couldn't bring him down. Wow, that was pretty amazing. He stood on it. He stayed on his feet. He's a rookie, so that's always happy to see rookies doing well. All right, Bo's under center. Hands it. Oh, fake. Gets it off to number 11, Franklin. Oh, that was a little bit too much of a push after the. Yeah, Franklin wants a flag too. Wow, the Broncos are looking good. Oh yeah, so I haven't gone over the bingo card. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I tried to pick some things that were fun, but you know, there's some wishful thinking things on there. I don't know. The Broncos could beat them 45-12. I guess I could get in a little bit closer here. I'm going to turn the TV. Hang on. Sorry, that was really bothering me. You can't see the game, can you? So a friend of mine, I don't know if they're gonna show up to the live stream, but a friend of mine from college, I was reconnecting with her, and turns out her kids are Chiefs fans, so we got to turn that around. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be Chiefs fans. That's what the song should be. Or as Cecil Lammy says, Don't let your babies grow up to be running backs. Although I don't agree with that. I mean, I get his point, but, you know, I think we should treat running backs better. Cecil Amy basically argues that, you know, they're there to be used, so use them up and, you know, not throw them away necessarily, but okay, here we go. Bows and shotgun. Looks like we got 3 receivers on the right. Bo's getting trapped. Oh, he's sacked. Is Crosby playing today? Oh, yeah, there he is, of course. I think that was Crosby. Oh, no, that was... Wow. 2 guys tried to get a hold of Crosby. I realize when I watch these back that there's a lot of silence, but I don't, you know, it's kind of, I don't know how these announcers just continuously talk, but I don't know. People seem to get annoyed by that too. So nice. Bo just got a first down, pass to Sutton. I mean, this is looking like almost perfect football here, y'all. I didn't even mind that sack just now. And Bo is spreading it around, but I do certainly think that Sutton needs a lot more targets, especially in, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Important situations. I left the window open a little bit because it's oh, nice. RJ Harvey got a nice breakout run. Oh man, he could have been to the house if that defender hadn't gotten him at the last. Wow, Harvey's really looking good. This is exciting. We have a viable running back. Oh, that was another thing I put on the bingo card. So this is a bit close. I got to figure out a better. So we got McLaughlin gets the ball more than once. That would be nice. Let's see. I don't know. Would you call that pistol? Bows and pistol? What's the difference between shotgun and pistol? Shotgun's further back. I don't know. Don't you need to be a little closer with shotgun? I don't. I mean, if we're talking about a real. All right. 2nd and 10. Broncos are close to the red zone here, I think. Wow. The Raiders are 2 and 10. Whew. I guess their season's pretty much done. Okay, Bo's under center. Got motion in the... I think that was the fullback. Harvey's getting... Oh, no. Who was that? Oh, no, that was McLaughlin. There's a flag. I'm assuming that's going to be on the Broncos because it was thrown near the line of scrimmage. Offsides. Oh. 5-yard penalty on the Raiders. Offsides. Max Crosby. Yeah. Jumped a little bit too soon, didn't you there, Mr. Veteran? You know, these guys got so much tattoos. Why don't they just tattoo the eye black under their eye? You know, they wouldn't have to put it on every game. I don't know. I've heard getting a tattoo. I don't have any, but I've heard it's addictive. All right, Bidet got a first down. Okay, we are definitely in the red zone now. 1st and goal. I need to get my I need to get my drink out here at the commercial. I don't have a halftime entertainment for you either. Steve and I usually record a phone call. I don't know why I didn't think of it when we were picking the games. Okay, here we go. Crum. I think he's a fullback, isn't he? I put Prentice in there because I thought he was playing today. All right, Harvey's got the ball. That did not work. All right. But it wasn't a terrible play call. I don't hate the play call. I mean, well, now that I look at it again, it was kind of predictable. That's why we didn't get any yards. All right, 2nd and goal. Oh, is this the new special teams coach? And there's a guy on the sideline, on the Broncos sideline. I didn't recognize him. I haven't watched the pressers in a while. I mean, I only watch them just for Bo to do the anger translator sketches. All right, Bo is just run it in, buddy. What are you doing? Yeah, see, the announcers just said, I would love to see Bo Nix just run. Yeah, why didn't he? Could have totally run that in. I don't know. If I was Bo, I'd be doing everything I can to avoid getting a concussion. Like I said in one of the things recently. Oh, that's cool. Some people from New Mexico had like a New Mexican Broncos flag. I stayed at Ghost Ranch in well, it's not technically Las Cruces, near Las Cruces. Oh, delay a game? Oh no. I think Bo thought that they had jumped and then I don't know, maybe he did this on purpose? Why is my phone making that noise? Tennessee's beating Cleveland? Oh, well, I don't know. That was the toilet bowl. We didn't know what to put. Whoa, you weren't kidding. My friend told me that it was the Washington game was a disaster. I guess so. They didn't 31-0. Ouch. What in the hell happened? All right, Bo, just run, buddy. There it is. Nix for a touchdown. You know what? I almost put that on the bingo card, but I didn't for some reason. 4th rushing touchdown of the year for Bo Nix. I just know that stuff off the top of my head. Just kidding. That's what the announcers just said. I should know that stuff off the top of my head. Yeah, I mean, there was one guy kind of open, but that was the right move, Bo. All right. Now for the extra point, and it is good. Oh, that stadium is empty, except I see a lot of orange there. That was another one on the bingo card. All right, let's see here. Let's do these. All right, 7-0 at the commercial. McLaughlin gets the ball once, and he got some yards out of that. Trick play actually works. I don't know. We haven't seen any trick plays so far. Any player does the Mile High Salute as a celebration, but I don't know. I didn't see what Bo's celebration was there. Harvey gets a TD on a trap play. I don't know. Somebody was talking about trap plays. Why is my phone not working? Oh, guys, what happened? All right, hang on. You can still hear me, I'm assuming. Oh, wait. Well, that was odd. Okay, I've been having trouble with StreamYard. I really feel like I need to switch to OBS or whatever it's called, the free equivalent of StreamYard, because every time I get on there, it automatically connects my computer camera. If anybody who works at StreamYard happens to be watching this, do better. I don't understand why whenever I go in there, it won't automatically connect to my phone, which is the freaking camera that I use every time I get in there. So fix your software. I don't know. I'm not super impressed with it. I mean, they come out with features every single week. Like maybe fix the buggy ones before you come out with a new one. And they're all features that I don't really care about. So I don't know. It is easy to use, but I don't know if it's worth the money. All right, here we go. Let's see. Defense gets a pick 6. That would be nice. Raiders fans be Raiders fans. Y'all know what that means. Pat Bryant makes a critical catch. I don't know if they're going to have any critical catches in this game, the way it's going so far. I mean, for the Broncos, maybe for the Raiders. Well, even then, no, I don't think it's going to be a tight game. Let's see. Broncos get a touchdown on the first drive. Was that the first drive? I believe it was. Look at that. That's the first time we got in that bingo square. Penalty call on the first play of game. That actually did not happen. So there we go. Prentice, that's the fullback. Because, we're down to one running back. So they were thinking, or Cecil was saying, I feel really bad. I haven't watched Orange and Blue today, like really at all lately. I've been so busy editing, y'all. You have no idea. Or maybe you do if you do any kind of video editing. It takes so many hours. Because there's a lot of detail work that you have to do, but then, when you get into like the fine, not just the rough cuts, but, when you get into like all the fine details and then you have to watch it again, and then you have to rewatch it, and then you have to rewatch it. So really the screen time, just watching it, takes up a ton. Oh, wow, that's a cool blazer. Some dude's got like a Christmas Broncos blazer on. Raiders fan, do be Raiders fan, because I saw somebody dressed in a Halloween costume, and it's December. So let's go ahead and put that one up. We're just going to get all the squares this week. Where is that one? I actually have here we go. All right, we got 3 squares so far. We're looking good with the bingo. All right, Gino is surprisingly accurate with the ball. No, Geno Smith, he's not that terrible of a quarterback, but he's like a Teddy Bridgewater. Not quite a bridge over check down waters, but similar to a Bridgewater. Anyway, if anybody is watching this, please feel free to chat. I started these so that I could, watch football with other Broncos fans, and so far no one's. Well, people show up after, which is, I guess if I had access to watch the game, I would probably prefer to watch the game than listen to me talk. But I try to keep them entertaining. Oh shit, he was sacked 15 times in the last 2 games. Not looking good, Gino. All right. So what else do we got on the bingo card here? I could also turn off these comments if they are hiding it. There we go. But if you do send a comment, I'll put it up on the stage, like this. All right, Gino gets the ball off to, I don't know who that is, number 1. All right, let's go back to the bingo card. Peyton and Pete Carroll have a chewing contest. They both like to chew their gum like their life depends on it. I was going to say Sean wins, because I think, when it comes to out coaching another coach, I think the chewing gum challenge is probably his. I don't know. Steve thinks that Peyton doesn't call a good game when there's a coach of equal or greater value. But seems to be doing pretty well in this game. I'm impressed with the play calling. It's been logical and effective. Okay. Here we go. Gino's under center. Hands the ball off to number 2. Didn't get much. Jonah Ellis is right there. 3rd and now we're at 3rd and come on, graphics team, get the thing up. How long does it take to put the down up? What are these stats are telling us? 91 receiving yards allowed to opposing teams in the last, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they just throw these stats up because they don't have really anything else to showcase. Okay, 3rd and 3. Gino's in shotgun, and he is got a clean pocket for some reason. Although I did hear Vance Joseph in an interview say that the defense needed to do better. I was like, really? But I mean, I guess there's, even if you're as good as our defense, there's always room for improvement. Okay. So the Raiders are moving the ball. Where are they? The 50? Yeah, no, they're at the 30-yard line. Okay, play clock's running down. Gino. And they're running the ball down our throats. Genty's a good running back. So anyway, in terms of the halftime entertainment, I guess I could play an old Steve. I could play the one from the Chiefs game. Oh, they just said something. The Raiders are the worst team in the last 10 years. That wasn't the Broncos? I mean, the Raiders have been kind of crap for a while too, so. Okay. I think they just got their first down. 1st and 10 I have no idea. This is CBS Sports. It's not as bad as Fox. Fox is terrible. The graphics are too small. They're way too slow on getting up the information we need. Okay. Most consecutive games with fewer than 75 rushing yards. The Raiders are at number 3. Okay. Raiders are getting close. We got to stop them, guys. Come on, defense. Oh, man. So that looked easy. I don't know what our defense just kind of gave up there. And why haven't they sacked Gino yet? All right. So now we're going to be tied unless they go for 2. Or, there's a blocked kick or a leverage call. Okay, here we go. Come on. Kick is good. We're probably going to go to commercial now. All right, well, we're actually tied. Brock Bowers. All righty. So now we're at a touchdown. We're at a commercial. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go through the rest of these. Oh yeah, this was my score prediction. 45-12. You never know. The chewing gum Broncos fans show up, and they have. Nix passes for over 350 yards, which is quite possible, given where we're at now. Announcers finally give Nix the loves he deserves. I mean, it's not going to be anywhere near Patrick Mahomes kind of love, but we're getting there. I heard them giving him some love in the last game. Moss gets a PI call, so that's just going to be our free space because it's going to happen. I still love that they call him white chocolate. That's just, even though I can't stand white chocolate, it's not chocolate, okay? Just stop calling it white chocolate. But so that's why the nickname is even funnier, I think, because white chocolate's not chocolate. So it's an abomination to bakers. everywhere. I can't. It doesn't taste like anything. It's just, I don't know. I really anti-white chocolate over here, but not anti-Riley Moss, because I think he's an excellent player, and I think people give. And he's also really funny. I've watched some interviews with him in the locker room when they're trying to do like, and the media, the Denver media or whatever marketing team they've hired for the Broncos, they've gotten a lot better at making things. Because I remember one year they would do these questions after practice, and they were just these silly questions like, "Do you wash your feet?" And Drew Lock said he didn't wash his feet, and I was like, I really did not need to know that Drew Lock does not wash his feet. So that was. I'm glad they're not doing those anymore. So anyway, they ask him like, what's on their music list, like, like what's their top, what are their top artists, I guess is the question. Like, I guess they were looking at their 2025 recaps or whatever. But some of them have some really interesting music taste. But anyway, they've been doing these fun like post game interviews in the locker room, and Riley Moss he's hilarious. I gotta say, like, he would be the guy that I would want to sit down and have a non-alcoholic beer with. Okay, so I guess we got 4 squares. So if anybody has got bingo, let me know. Tell me in the chat. You could probably play after, after the fact. I don't know if these links stay live forever. It's free, so. Oh, we got the ball to Mims. Oh no, that was the return. Okay, there's a flag. Holding on the receiving team. So who was that? Abrams Drain. Oh, Max Crosby and Garrett Bowles are up for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. I do like Garrett Bowles. He's a good guy. It's so funny. They're showing a picture of Bowles in a classroom with a bunch of kids. He just looks like a giant with all those kids in there. I mean, he looks like a giant next to normal grown human adults, but all these guys do. All right, Bo is moving around in the pocket. Well, Jordan Humphrey got the ball. I think that he got a first down. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why. Oh man, New England. Didn't take New England long to bounce back from the no Brady years, huh? All right, Bo's under center. Passes it to Harvey. Harvey's got about 5, maybe 6 yards. Gain of 6. Oh, they're talking about our running game now. Let's see what they're saying. They're talking about Harvey. Basically, they're saying there's a lot of pressure on Harvey now that J.K. Dobbins is out. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 4. Bo passes to, I can't ever tell who these people are. 13. Pat Bryant. I don't know if that was a critical catch. I mean, it was a first down. So they're saying Bo Nix is very confident on the size and the physicality of his guys on the outside. See, I could do this. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to really call an NFL game. I could make it more entertaining than these guys, though. All right. Hand off to, ooh, that did not work. That's for a loss. I think that was a little bit of taunting there by Crosby. I think that should have been called. Harvey was down on the ground and Crosby was like down in his face talking shit or something. There's a lot of people running today. Are you seeing these people run by my? I mean, I used to do that too. Now I'm just like, nah. Man, that pass, they're replaying that pass from last week. That was, I watched the replay several times and I was like, I don't know how he did that. Okay, here we go. First down, Marvin Mims Jr. I think that was Mims. Uh-oh, I got a Raiders player. Oh, he looks hurt. He looks real hurt. I mean, they're always real hurt, I guess, but I mean, you know, each time these guys get hit, it's like being in a minor car accident. I can't even imagine. There'd be nothing left of me. If one of these guys came at me down the football field and hit me, even in full pads, there'd just be nothing left of me. Okay. Now we got all the Christmas commercials out. I gotta turn this down. I'm gonna get a drink and a snack. So I will return, but if you are watching, feel free to participate in the chat. All right, all right, all right. All right, Nick's just got a complete pass. Hang on, I gotta take this thing off. There's a penalty. Looks like it might be against Vegas. Holding defense number 26. That penalty was declined, and it is a first down. Okay, here we go. Bo passes to 28. Is that Bidet? He runs out of bounds at the 40. Just repeating what the announcers say. So, but you know, I have eyes, except sometimes I can't see the numbers of who the receivers are, so I don't. I was watching Orange and Blue, or was it? I don't know. There was somebody left a comment on either Orange and Blue or one of the Denver videos, and they were like, "Tell Bo to wear a V-neck because he's always pulling on." But I'm like, aren't all football players doing that? Pulling on their jerseys? Okay, Crosby, we don't really need you to flex. Like, we get it. You're good. Not like we don't have the best defense in the league. I don't know. I don't mind Crosby. He's one of my favorite sound bites, aside, of course, from what's his face? James Winston saying, "Somebody chip off sides," is Crosby yelling at Bo. I don't remember what he said. Something like, "They can't hear you, Bo." He was giving him a hard time. Oh, Bo was pressured. Oh, did he catch that? I don't know. That looked like a little bit of a pass interference on Cortland Sutton, but I got to watch the replay. Yeah, his shirt's nearly tucked into his shoulder pad, so I think that guy was all over him. Oh, I guess they both had hands on each other. Oh, man. That could have... Oh, we're going a long field goal. 58 yards. All right. Well, so wait, we delayed the game on purpose? Oh, okay. The announcer's saying that's kind of a sly way to get them to jump. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate Peyton's, strategery, as Steve and I like to say. Okay. Now we're punting. Well, hey, they did get a touchdown on the first drive, which I believe is a first, because I believe I put that on the bingo card like every week. Why did this not take? Oh my gosh. Does it? Huh. So it looks like this is stuck. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm not paying for StreamYard anymore. But I just learned an entire new software for editing videos. So the thought of learning an entirely new software now for something not completely different, but similar, just is not like the thing that's on the top of my want to do list. So this is where we're at. Anybody ever been on a cruise? You could not pay me enough money to be stuck on a giant floating disease-riddled none of that excites me. Like, there is none of that I would want, except maybe if somebody wants to give me free food. But not that you get free food. I mean, I guess it's included in the price, but you couldn't pay me enough money to be on a cruise. Okay, we got more commercials. Let's see, do we have more comments? No. Well, Steve usually pops in, but I don't know what he's doing today. But I'm going to snack on some things, so I'm going to mute this. Hopefully, if something happens, I'll remember to unmute it. It's another penalty on the Broncos. That's why I was shaking my head there. I probably could edit these after the fact, but again, that is more time. As a full-time YouTube creator, time is not something I have on my hands. I don't know why I'm speaking like Yoda today, but anyway, Genty just got a first down maybe. Oh, they're previewing the Nickelodeon Slime Time game. I don't know. I think even as a kid, I would be annoyed with that. Of course, I didn't really care about football when I was a kid, but sorry, they were just saying that Riley Moss is wearing boxing gloves during practice. All right, now we get a sack. Malcolm Roach. That guy's a beast. See, the announcers were just talking right after the break about the fact that the Broncos the defense hadn't made a sack yet. And there they go. Although it looks like he grabbed his collar. Is my camera freezing? Is that why that noise keeps happening? Nope. I don't know what's happening. Here, we'll take this off, I guess. Here we go. Another flag. Probably on the... Oh, no, it's going to be delay game. Well, that's what the announcer guessed. Offsides. Denver. See, at this point, if I were a CBS producer, I would say, put up the number of penalties that the Broncos have had this game right now. But no, they didn't do that. I mean, is that not something you want to know right now? I want to look that up. I don't know. They're probably not listening to me. Although there was, I can't remember what game it was. I was, all right, 3rd and 8. The Raiders are at the, barely out of their own. Gino's about to get sacked again. Yep. All right. So that was, Vance Joseph should be very pleased with that series right there. The announcer just said is just talking about Vance Joseph. See, I could do this. I mean, I could only really announce for Denver because I know nothing. I mean, I know some things about other teams, but enough to know how Denver's going to beat them. All right, Mims is at the 50. Oh, he broke a tackle. Holy shit. Fuck yes. Oh, man, that was amazing. All right, well, I think the Broncos, we are going to get to the 45-12 bingo square. That was amazing. He broke one tackle, and then he was directing traffic. First career punt return touchdown. Did not have that on the bingo card. Maybe I'll put that next time for somebody else. Oh my God, why is this camera still doing this? I'm very frustrated with StreamYard right now, in case you couldn't tell. And he stayed in bounds. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful run. I got to hand it. I mean, that was nice. I could be the water woman. I live in Denver. It's beautiful there. I mean, I don't know. I'm just looking for some extra income at the moment, probably remote, but so water girl's probably not. Anyway, I got a position. I don't know how much work it's going to be, but I did get a position with a Babbel, doing some voiceover work. So that's exciting. Although my voice sounds pretty crappy right now. This happens late in the day, especially when it's cold. And well, I was leaving the window open because I wanted to see. I thought we were supposed to get a bunch of snow today, but I guess it's just kind of, well, I guess, oh wait, it is coming down. Oh yeah. Oh. I guess you can't really, you can tell that there's street lights in the parking lot across the street. And now I can see all the snow coming down. So we got like a couple inches maybe? Well, no, maybe an inch so far. Let me see the replay. Go check out my other channel if you like football and comedy. I don't know why you're still watching if you don't like either one of those things, but good for you, good on you. But I got to turn this commercial down. It's way too distracting. Honestly, why do these drug commercials have to be so fucking stupid? Like, you could be less stupid than what you are right now. I mean, I don't know if there's some sort of legal reason that they have to make them all look like every single person is in some kind of fever dream that, escaped from the set of a 1990s teen film. But like, they're awful. They're so awful. I don't get it. Anyway. So I figured, I do try to keep these clean. I don't know how many people with families are watching, but if families are watching football, I'm sure some cursing is heard occasionally. So, anyway, do I have any comments? Nope. That's okay. Every time I do that, I think of I don't know if you've ever seen the show Veep. Julia Louis Dreyfus. That is a hard name to get out. She's genius in my eyes. Like she's so talented, and she played that character perfectly. They could not have picked anybody in the world but her for that character. And but it just every time I'm like, oh, got any comments? It's like, has the president called? That is such a good show too. I got to rewatch that. My buddy Sam and I got him hooked. Hey, look, I look like that announcer just now. It's really funny. Like you could tell he was trying to really reserve himself. He was like, Morgan breaks free, touchdown. Like just let go, man. Just cheer. It's okay. It's football. Oh, now, oh, a little chippiness going on down there with not Ingram, Ufunga and Ingram's on the offense. Hufunga. Well, the refs that hold the chains, I've never noticed. Have they always had the yellow and the black? Are they ready for hunting season? Oh, they're letting the lady reporter talk, so the game must be getting really boring. I'm just gonna laugh at my own jokes because nobody's here, but maybe somebody will laugh at them afterwards, after the fact. Marvin Mims is happy. I would be too. I'd be like, I'm just gonna sit here for the rest of the game, y'all. Y'all good? Done my job. Okay, here we go. The Raiders are at the 45. Geno's in shotgun. We got 3 receiver. That was terrible pass, and I don't know. I think he was getting pressured. What? He said he was nearly able to put it right in the bucket. That looked nowhere near the bucket to me. That was way outside the bucket. I don't know where your eyes are, announcer man. I don't know who these announcers are. I didn't bother to look it up. But Brandon Perna did a really good video on Tony Romo. I listened to it in the background today. I'm gonna go back and actually watch it. But I figured. Oh, that was almost picked. Allen, yep. Man, it was like in his hands, but I think he was just so surprised that. But hey, they're gonna have to punt. That would have been amazing if Zach Allen had gotten that pick 6 on the bingo card. I like him. Oh well, it wasn't all okay. It was kind of out here. I thought at first it looked like it hit him right here, but it was kind of like out here. Right here. I'm doing on my other channel, I'm doing a video, I'm making fun of Ghost Adventures. If you've ever seen a Ghost Adventures episode, you should check it out. I've got a new schedule now. I think this is what I'm going to do because I'm going to try to continue to live stream these games on Sunday. Why is the camera doing this thing again? Are you kidding me? Is it the weather? What is happening? All right. Maybe I'm going to plug my phone back in. Maybe that'll help. Hang on. I wish people were here because you'll have to. I was going to say, remind me what I was just saying because I know I'm going to forget. And I don't know. I don't know. Well, the phone is plugged in now, so is it charging? Yes. Okay, so I think, but I probably moved it, and it's probably a really weird angle. Hang on, it's gonna bother me. Okay, we'll see if that's better, right? Okay. You can't see the jersey, but you know what Knicks' jersey looks like. Oh my gosh. Yep, there's Raiders fans being Raiders fans. That guy's got like I mean, I gotta give them credit. Like, they come up with some really interesting things to wear to these games. Oh, we got a puppy dog outside. This person's probably like, why is that woman standing in the middle of her living room with a microphone like she's doing an open mic? Well, that's a good question, lady. I don't know. That's probably one of my neighbors that I don't recognize because they're all bundled up. Oh, this is kind of cute. They're doing a little graphic it's like very pixelated, and it's like Bo Nix on skis, and they're going through I appreciate that. That was well done. But some of the graphics they do are really, really dumb. I like the old school pixelated look. All right. Bo's scrambling out of the pocket. But you know what? I'm getting okay with that because it seems to be working. I don't know. Some people were criticizing him for, getting outside the pocket too soon, which he did have a bad habit of, especially his rookie year. And, of course, the Auburn years. But, okay, every time I hear that noise, it's freaking me out. I think my phone is blurred again. It's a good thing I'm not, I don't have like thousands of people, I should say, like Brandon Perna. Listen, I'm happy for Brandon Perna. I should make it clear that ooh, nice. He's always been an inspiration for me. I mean, originally I was going to start the football channel, and then I realized I don't know the first thing about how to do this. And then, I mean, I did, but I didn't really have. I was still working full time, and then when I started building my other channel, I realized that I could just stream the games. But I think making produced videos for both channels is a bit much right now. But I'm having fun doing the games. I'm hoping other people are having fun watching them. Oh, all right. Sorry, I haven't been telling you what's happening. Broncos just got about, I want to say 4 yards in that play. It was Harvey. Damn, Crosby looks like a fucking psychopath. Oh, in terms of keeping it clean, I've just decided, since nobody's watching these, I'm not, I was going to try to grow this channel, but again, I don't know what I would do every week other than stream the games, and then what do I do in the off season, I'm not that into football. So anyway, I've been growing the other channel, and the Ghost Adventures video has been fun, but I did a whole spoof. Maybe I'll play that at halftime. That's what I could do. I could play another one of my videos on the other channel. That should work if I share the screen. Why not? I don't have a conversation with Steve, so okay, now I want pizza. Okay, so the commercial worked. Not that pizza though. I'm having veggie and flaxseed tortilla chips from Trader Joe's. I really feel like I should be sponsored by Trader Joe's with as much product placement as I do for them, but you know, these are actually really good. Speaking of which, Scandinavian swimmers, it's the Trader Joe's version of Swedish fish. But there's not just fish in there. There's dolphins, there's lobster, there's a seahorse, I think, and there's fish. And they're all different colors. So it's really not like Swedish fish at all, I guess. So, see, I could cut these into shorts. Oh, let me show you the lobster, though. This is a fun one. Have I eaten all the lobsters? So I can't find a really good example, but when I first pulled this out of the bag, I was like, that's a what? You got to turn it. It's a lobster. And it's delicious. And if you're Jewish, technically it's kosher lobster. Well, I don't know what's in these. I don't think there's anything in gummies that's not kosher, right? Well, I don't know. There's a lot of ingredients in there. I wasn't really about to read all those. I'm not going to think about what I'm putting in my body. You know, I mean, I still have some years to be that way. All right, here we go. Second and 6. Bo hands it to. It's really hard to tell with these running backs too, because they're like, you know, their numbers get covered up. I think that was Harvey. Sean's talking to his daddy's menu. Is that a new pair of glasses, Coach? Looking good. I hate my glasses. I don't hate them. I wish I'd gotten a snazzier pair. Oh, Harvey gets through first down. Man, he's breaking tackles. Oh, poor 73 landed on him. Wow. Let's see that again. I don't know if he just tripped or... Oh, that was Crumb. Oh, he was trying to push that other guy off of him. I mean, it is pretty amazing when you watch some of these plays in slow motion, like all the shit that's happening around them, you know, and not in slow motion, in real time, like super fast. I mean, you got to be paying attention to like, where's the ball? Who's got the ball? Where am I in relation to the person I'm supposed to, you know, like there's just a lot happening, especially in those tight pile situations. Oh, Teddy Bridgewater. Speaking of Bridgewater, bridge over check down waters. Love you, Teddy Bridgewater, but you know, you did check it down. That was our nickname for the Pick'em League. But anyway, he's in that Progressive commercial, which I thought was pretty clever. He's the backup girlfriend or something, best friend. Oh, Bo had to scramble. Just run it, buddy. Oh, well, or pass it. Oh. I don't know if that was the best decision. I need to see the replay on that. Bo. Oh, well. It looked like it was too high. But he was also throwing on the run, so I mean, I get that there are times when you need to do that, but okay, so now Bo's in shotgun. We got checks it down to Ingram. which is good because I think sometimes Bo doesn't check it down when he should. But I don't know. I don't really have many complaints after the 10 years of shit football that I've watched. Oh, except for that. What was that? Oh, I think Cortland either got. So it's 4th and 3. Bo tried to pass it to Cortland. It looked like it was too. I don't know what happened. It was behind him for some reason. Oh my God. Why is this doing this? Okay. So maybe it's letting me know that it's blurry. I don't know what's happening with this, y'all. It's really annoying me. Oh, maybe it's a ghost. All right. Nice. First down. Oh, that was. Troy Flanken is gonna need an Epsom bath tonight. He's gotten hit quite a few times hard. He's a slight man too. I mean, they're all big, but compared to the rest of these guys, he's little. Oh, because he tried to get back up and then he hit him. Oh, and Bo was getting hit. And Franklin held on to the ball. Man, that was okay. I'm going to give Franklin a helmet sticker for making that play. Oh, it's under review. No, he had possession. What do you mean it's under review? How is that not a completed pass? Okay, so he's got the ball. Yes, he held onto it on the ground, and when he got up, he still held onto it, and he held onto it the second time he got hit. So yeah, I think it's a completed pass. If they say that's not a complete pass, I am going nuts on these refs. I know everybody's complained about them this year, but that was a completed pass. He had full possession of that ball the entire time. He fell, got up, got hit again. No. All right. Well, I guess we're going to take a commercial so the refs can make the right call. I'm gonna eat some more chips, so I'm gonna turn the camera or the microphone off. Maybe because I'm moving too far away from the camera. Is that why it's doing that? I'm just talking to myself. It's okay. Okay. That was the nitpickiest. So he had possession. It was a complete pass, but it wasn't a first down. He had possession of the ball. I guess he didn't have full possession of the ball when he hit the ground, but then when he got up, he was behind the line of the line of game. You know what I mean? That's right. So that's annoying because that was a really good catch. So kudos to Franklin, even though it didn't make the first down. Okay, so Pete Carroll's calling a timeout. Oh, we only got like 14 seconds left in the half. Let me get this video ready for you guys. Well, I just realized that you won't get to watch the entire video during half, but you'll just have to go over to my channel and watch the whole thing. I am trying to get it monetized and make some income doing that, and hopefully with the voiceovers. And I'm having fun doing the videos, and I've learned. I mean, I must say, like, my editing skills have improved dramatically since, I don't know, about 3-4 months ago when I really first started diving into DaVinci. It is not an easy program to learn, but I mean, it's program. I don't know if I should call it software. Really, it's very, very complicated. I mean, it's robust. That's probably the best word for it. There's a lot involved with it, but I don't know where this is gonna. We keep calling timeouts. I guess it is. So it's 4th and 3. I don't know where the Raiders are at. I think they're in field goal range. Anyway, this video is my first official. I have some live streams that I did. Oh my god, what? I'm gonna lose my mind, y'all, with this camera thing. I guess I need to stand closer the whole time. So I think they're trying to get into field goal range. Let's see if he gets sacked. Yep, he does. I knew it. Denver's going to get the ball back. Now there's 0 on the clock. Yeah, I'd be like, let's just go. to the locker room. God. So there's 3 seconds on the game clock. That's wild. Anyway, this video I'm going to show you is my very first like edited reaction video. I have live streams that I didn't edit or that I did before I actually went live. Like I use StreamYard to record some of them, but then a lot of them are actual live streams. And then there's one that I put together, like a greatest hits, that somebody left a comment and they were like, you talk too much. But then I think what they were trying to say is, because, you know, like if you haven't seen all of the videos and you watch this edited version, it's a very quick, like it just gets to the jokes. So you don't have any context. I mean, it sounds funny, but anyway, now I think what they were trying to say is like, let some of the tape roll before you get to the joke. Oh man, that was almost caught. That was a Hail Mary that was almost caught. That would have been pretty amazing. Say it made gotten another Hail Mary touchdown. All right, well, without much further ado, I'm going to turn this down so I don't hear these announcers. That was very close. Oh man, they all got piled up. As they do. Okay, I can't take myself out of here, but I'll make this full screen for you. So enjoy this.
Haunted. Drop. Haunted. Oh. My God.
Ghost hunters. When they're not gracing audiences with performances that would make a B-lister cringe. Okay, StreamYard, you're fired. This is really frustrating. So this is twice this has happened. And last time, I think it was because of an issue with like using a different microphone, but I'm using the same mic that I always use. And I should be able to share a video no matter what okay, this is frustrating. Anyway, I guess you're not gonna be able to watch it unless I can, let me try to re-add it to the stage.
Haunted.
Oh man. Well, that's so silly. All right, well, I guess I will not have anything for you for halftime. So that sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. I'll just play you the recording from the Chiefs game. How about that? Okay. I'm not going to use the earbuds. I feel like it compresses my voice. So yeah, what'd you think of the anger management video?
I thought it was really funny. I thought it was pretty spot on. Yeah, that cracked me up.
Yeah, it was fun to make, but I spent way too much time on it.
Mm.
But I think I've got the template down now. But it's so funny because I was like trying to get that published before the game, and then that game happened. And I think I haven't listened to any of the pressers yet. I don't know if you have, but I think for the next one, I'm just gonna, I don't know, pick any clip and then just have the anger manager character, standing there like looking at my nails and then be like, oh, y'all waiting on me? Just be like, oh, I got nothing. They played like pure dog shit for 4 quarters.
Yeah,
So,
nice.
yeah,
I like the eye black on the last one.
thank you.
That was a nice touch.
See, I'm glad you appreciated that detail because I tried to make it look like his.
Right. Yeah, no, it was yeah. No, that was good.
Thanks.
And I think since you both are from the same area in Alabama, you had his mannerisms pretty well.
I don't think I've ever seen Bo get angry like I did, but that's what's so funny about it because I picked the presser where he was very cool and collected, but yeah, I don't think I have any defenses. I mean, they really played terribly for 4 quarters, and I'm not sure what to make of it. It is weird that Bo's kind of regressing, but I don't know. I watched a little bit of Tim Jenkins, and I mean, he's not necessarily a Bo defender, but he always tries to look at it from the quarterback's perspective. And I've heard a couple people, talk about, oh, well, it hit Franklin in the chest, and it's like, yeah, okay, sure, but anyway, I don't think that. I just think that there's something not clicking. It's odd, and I think I heard Cecil agree. The little bit that I've heard, I got to catch up, but the little bit that I heard was something about how he said like Bo's like frenetic. I don't know. Was that in the post game? Did you hear that?
Maybe. I mean, I heard the post game. I'm not sure if I remember the word frenetic, but I mean, it would make sense to me.
Not really.
There were a couple of comments that kind of made sense, which is I think since you know they, I mean, well, I'm gonna backtrack. Is that the um Benny Fowler, who played for the Broncos on their Super Bowl 50 team? Fun fact: he caught Peyton Manning's last pass.
Hmm.
Um, is He was saying that he feels like when he was watching the game that the Broncos just looked tired,
Yeah.
and he said it makes sense because went to Philadelphia, then they flew to London, they came back, they had that sort of extremely emotional win against the Giants, where they had this insane rally, and then plus just playing 10 weeks in a row, he was saying is really tiring on players. So he said he's hoping it's fatigue, you know,
And
that I mean, now granted the defense seems to be playing, okay, so it's only the offense that's tired, but I do hope it and but offense is often it is more fatiguing because it's all about timing and rhythm and the mental side of it versus reacting on defense. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty good point.
well, that does make sense. And I'm going to do a wild take here 'cause, what the hell? It's a comedy channel. I'm going to be honest with you, man. There were a few moments when I just thought, are they all on shrooms? Like,
Yeah,
what is happening out there?
right.
Did somebody get some bad shrooms? Like, what is going on? It was like they were underwater, playing underwater. So yeah, I guess that makes sense that they were. I think my mom mentioned that because I was chiming in with the Broncos fans in the family.
Yeah, nice.
So, but yeah, I do think that the accent does help with that. But I'm not sure maybe they just need some rest. I guess they get the mini bye. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that Sean Payton gave them the entire weekend off, meaning yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So that's 3 days is good. Let you kind of rest and do whatever you do, and so hopefully that helps a bit. The other thing that Benny Fowler said, which I mean, it's hard to know. It's possible. He said he was questioning if Nix was injured because he said there were just a couple of passes where he didn't like his wrote. He said usually Nix throws a really pretty pass, and has like a really good technique. But he said on a couple of passes his technique seemed off, and he said that's why he wondered if because he said like Nix had a lower back injury for like 4 games last year that nobody knew about till the end of the year. So
See, I think this is actually something Brandon Perna joked about, but I don't know. Maybe
mhm.
this is like the curse wheel. He's got to stop making jokes because they might be coming true. Because
True.
he's like,
Yeah.
he made that amazing pass to Mims when he had that broken the back thing,
Yeah.
So, but if you think about it, your body adjusts, right? So maybe now that it's healed, it's readjusting. But he is doing, that's the thing that Jenkins pointed out. He's like, he does like a hop and a skip. And I think Cecil mentioned something about it. But yeah, his feet are moving too much back there. But I do think that it's because he flinched probably when Miners wasn't out there. Not that he's seeing ghosts or whatever it is, but
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Because that was the thing that Jenkins was like saying. He needs to climb up in the pocket, and he was doing that pretty well. He does that
Right.
better in some. Yeah, I don't know. They're streaky, inconsistent.
Yeah, and that is sort of the thing that's tricky to know. It's like, is it fatigue? Is it injury? Is it because I just have a hard time because Nick's you can't lose your processor. Like you either see things or you don't. Last year, to me, he showed he understood, like he had a good processor. He saw things well, and that's where it just seems like things are just slightly off,
Hmm.
this year. And so, I mean, having said that, they're still 8-2, you know.
Yeah,
Um, so
Uh,
he's doing enough to win, you know.
yeah. I mean, a win is technically when your team scores more points than the other team, and that's
Exactly.
what. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. There's a longer version to that I might actually publish because I don't know. The copyright issue I got on my other channel was for that song that I used in all these videos,
Mm.
and now they're saying I can't use it, and I'm not understanding why because it was free and I gave credit. So
Hmm.
I'll figure it out, but I don't know. I'm just having fun with this, but I honestly couldn't tell you. Hang on, let me check the time here. Okay, we're at 8 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're beating the pants off the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That I don't know. Can't believe we've had this whole conversation and talked about the Chiefs, but I mean, honestly, it really was just. I think everybody's complaining like that was the worst game, but it is kind of funny that we're still complaining about wins. But that if he is injured, there was one play where I think he hit his. It looked like he hit his head, but then I was like, no, he's
Mm.
fine. But you know, I don't know. I think I don't know what to think. Let's just hope they come out and beat the pants off the Chief.
Amen to that. The Chiefs. The,
Okay. I don't know if you guys heard any of that because I'm not quite sure what. Yeah, I'm a little I'm a little confused about why the StreamYard's doing anything that it's doing right now, but hopefully I'll have a new recording for you next week. Let me take this off and put the bingo card back up. Not that we've already got all squares for a bingo. You know, it's not really the greatest to see the top of my head there. Oop, let me make this better. Okay, you guys can see that. Oh, I guess I could take my comment back down. I did put, you obviously can't click on it in there, but I did put the link to that video in the chat if you do want to go watch it. That is frustrating, but and the real problem there, I did a little meditation during half, so I'm better. But the real problem is that, you know, when I do live streams, I share video because that's the whole point, is to watch a video and react to it. And that can't happen. I mean, it's one thing for, you know, if I'm showing this to, you know, the people who may or may not ever see this, but you know what I mean? Like but that can't, I mean, because I did have to end a live stream one night when I had a viewer on there in the chat. And so I don't know how good StreamYard's customer service is, but apparently if you get on Twitter and or X or whatever the hell it's called, oh, Gino's in trouble. Oh, that was almost intercepted. So 4th and 8, Raiders are going to have to punt. Oh, he looks hurt. Man, Gino's always getting banged up. Oh, looks like he hurt his finger. Probably going to need that to throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that was almost picked by 23. Is that his number? Who are they talking about? Benito leads the, I'm assuming, leads the NFL in quarterback hits? Or, oh. Well, the ball bounced the Raiders' way. So now the Broncos are going to start at the 10. Gino looks, yeah, that was painful. I don't know what happened, but well, at least the camera's working. It's not, oh, I don't know what's going on. But does anyone have a bingo? Showered for this and everything. Let's see. So yeah, go check out that other video that from my other channel. It is, you know, I did spend a lot of hours on it, but I think it's funny. I think you'll get a good laugh out of it. And my next one is going to be a Ghost Adventures episode, and I went all the way back to season 2. There's 28 seasons of that show. I mean, I guess it's not surprising because Zach Bagans hit the formula, and that man's now worth, like, I think his net worth is like 37 million, all off of haunted dolls. I really got into the wrong business, y'all. I should have faked ghost hunting because apparently that's where all the money's at. But now I'm building my channel on calling all of the fakers out. So maybe that's where I get my money. But it is important. I was watching another creator. He calls himself the Side-Eye Guy. A lot of these people have funny names because they don't want to use their real name. But, you know, I started my channel in 2008 and it had my real name. And so there you go. I think that, I don't know, he said something, the Side-Eye Guy said something about how it's important for people to call out these fakers. Like, I mean, Ghost Adventures, there's been loads and loads of evidence that has come out over the years. And I think Nick Groff, who left the show, has been in multiple interviews saying that it was all fake. Like, I mean, you know, if you've ever seen even more than one episode, or even one episode, but especially if you've seen more than one episode, you know that like there's no freaking way that they're catching ghosts in every single location they go to. But I picked this episode because it's at the Moon River Brewery, and I've actually been to the Moon River Brewery because I vacationed in Savannah like back in, I want to say 2013. That's what I said in my video, so I'm not editing at this point. Yeah, so Ghost Adventures is fun to make fun of because it's just easy, you know. It's a very spoofy show. And I have a short that I did. It was kind of like I did a spoof of their intro to their show. Oh, nice. Cortland Sutton caught a nice catch. Did not get the first down, but that's okay. But one of the things that I like to make fun of is how Zach Bagans takes every opportunity he can to show off his massive muscles. Especially his biceps, and like every angle the camera is at, there's always some shot of him like flexing his tries, or, you know, he's like talking like this, you know. God, it's so obvious. Oh, fullback Prentice got a first down. That's not on the bingo card, but his name's on the bingo card. So he's a fullback, I guess, technically. All right, Green Bay's winning. Oh, I don't know if Steve is checked in. He usually sends a chat, but he may not be able to watch. But I was going to check our standings. Hang on. All right, Bo's under center. We got two backs. Hands it off to, looks like Harvey. Oh no, Bidet. Oh yeah, they're saying that they haven't mentioned Evan Ingram. Yeah, see, I'm still wondering why we're not getting him. I don't know. He's in the game now, so it's 2nd and 6. Bo takes off to run, gets it to Bryant. Anyway, it's a first down. A gain of 14. Well, maybe we won't get that 45 points that I was thinking we would, but, you know. Okay. I don't know what the announcer did. I think they were talking about Bo Nix. Hart passes it to Harvey. That was a nice, I guess that was a fake. Oh, there's a flag. Because I thought he was going to pass, and then yeah, holding offense. That's probably why it worked. All right, so now we're backed up to the, I don't know, I can't tell. I gotta remember to stand on my mat here so you can see me. I'm gonna take a break after they go back to commercial. All right, we got Bowen shotgun. We got 2 receivers on the. Now we get to Ingram. So that was a 1st and 20. Oh, poor. He was lying on the ground. He like reached his hand up for somebody to help him up. Nobody helped him up. No, so we got 2 yards out of that. That's probably why. I don't know. I just feel like he's not the. I don't know. I don't know why we traded for him, but I mean, he's made some decent plays. I'll give him that. Oh, 3 flags. Bo is pointing at something, so I don't know what happened there. That was weird. So that was a handoff. Oh, face mask. Well, that was on the Raiders. See? Cheating little. Oh, wow. Yeah. That was definitely a face mask. Well, we got a first down. Gino is questionable to return. How old is he now? I mean, I feel like if I were a quarterback nearing the age of an aging quarterback, I'd be like, I'm done, guys. I'm just going to go do some announcing, take my money, and go retire somewhere nice. All right, McLaughlin got the first down. He's always so like crazy when he gets up after he makes a play. It's kind of, I don't know, it's cute. I like it. But he gets so excited. But yeah, I mean, he can fucking run if you can get him out in space. He's fast. I really wish they would get him the ball more. I don't know why they don't. Is there something we don't know? Oh, Sean's yelling about something. I don't know what that was about. Hand off to another. I don't know who that was. Was not McLaughlin. Okay. Oh, let's see how much snow we have. Oh, wow, it really is coming down. I would say at least another inch since we've been talking. I don't know, maybe I'm not seeing it properly. Okay, let me get close to the camera so it doesn't cut off. All right, next to Harvey. Almost a first down. Oh, he's got 49 yards rushing, Harvey does. Did I have Harvey on the bingo card? Let's check that out. I gotta sit here. Oh, Harvey gets a touchdown on a trap play. You know what? I think if Harvey gets a touchdown, we can go ahead and mark that square. Just for, because oh my goodness, that was Prentice. Prentice just took off running. That almost could have been a touchdown. That would definitely be our bingo card. I don't know why he. Huh. Well, that worked. Nice work. That's the thing that Cecil was talking about. Just let the fullback run the ball. That was weird. Okay, so that was a completed pass to Bryant. So now it's second down. Sean's checking the all-day breakfast menu. Yeah, the announcer is a former Denver player, I believe. saying that Denver really needs a touchdown here. Like, we don't want to not have a touchdown. In other words, we don't want 3 points. Oh, there's Darth Vader with a big Coors Light. Well, you know, Darth has got to watch his pounds, I guess. Got to watch that waistline. There's a big gorilla-looking thing in the crowd. It's Bigfoot's at the Raiders game. That's another thing we do. I react to Bigfoot videos over there on my other channel. It's just a lot of fun. Next to Harvey. Harvey's getting through. He got the first down. So, first and goal. Well, that's, you know what? This is what you do. You wear down the defense, run the ball. Oh, Troutman made a good block there. Oh, wow. No, Troutman trucked that guy. Oh, man. There were 3 guys on him. I don't like to see injuries or even like nasty hits. I think somebody messed the graphic up. There was like this weird, anyway, Harvey up the middle and he's in. Wasn't a trap play, but it was a good old-fashioned scrum right there at the very end. Let's just go ahead and mark Harvey gets a touchdown. Gino looks rather annoyed. Oh wow, that woman has a very oversized Broncos hat. If you watch the game and you see this after, I don't know, it's probably only funny to people who see the people in the crowd. Oh, my friend earlier, I was going to say my friend asked me if I was helping people pirate games, and I was like, no. The NFL would show up at my door and shut me down. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with it. 91 yards, and they took 9 minutes off the clock. So 21-7, not bad. I guess now they had this really cool graphic of like Bo and I think it was Mims and maybe, I don't remember, but I'm like, oh, now we're the cool kids. We're not the joke of the NFL anymore. All right, I said I was going to take a break. Okay. Let me find, well, if anybody does show up, feel free to say hello. Oh. And everything's hard to find in here too, by the way, StreamYard. Like, instead of coming up with new features, why don't you make what you have better? Okay. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I really need like 6 screens here. All right, all right, all right. The Raiders had the ball. Sorry, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get this thing off the screen. Here we go. Is it gonna work? Maybe there's a delay because of the weather? That can't. Huh. That thing, I don't know. Things feels like it's broken. Like usually if you uncheck the box, it disappears. So again, StreamYard, fix what's broken before you come out with something new. That would be hilarious if somebody from StreamYard was somehow listening. Oh, they probably are with AI. Who knows? If you are, fix your shit. Okay, here we go. Geno Smith is, oh, I thought that was going to be intercepted. Caught by Lockett. Lockett from the pocket. Sorry, that's bad. This is a good boredom to have in a game, you know, when your team's doing so well, you're just like, I'm just going to kick back. And it's a weird feeling as a Broncos fan. Well, first of all, to be 10-2 and, you know, just period. And not be scared when your quarterback picks up the ball. I mean, that's a new one for me since Bo Nix has been there. I think I'm just now settling into that feeling, you know, because like so many years of being traumatized by shitty quarterback play, and you finally get a good quarterback, you're like, what? He's not going to run into his own O-lineman? He can see over the O-line? Sorry, I'm never going to stop making jokes about Russell Wilson. That is going to be a permanent staple of this channel. So hope you're okay with that. Because that man deserves it. What a diva. Okay, here we go. Smith. What's he doing? He's scrambling. Throws it to, I think that was Lockett, and he was hit. Did he catch that? Oh, no, that's the rookie. What's his last name? I don't know. Number 18. Oh, it's a puppy dog. I feel so bad for dogs this time of year, especially all that salt they put out there. My God. Okay, so we're doing the replay 6 times. I guess I could, you know, just fill the dead air with just what's happening on screen. Another replay, timeout. Geno just got about 5 yards running. I thought he was questionable, so guess he recovered whatever special drugs they give them in that blue tent. All right, so another completed pass. I think it's 3rd down and probably 1 or 2. 3rd and 1. The Raiders have the ball at the, waiting for the drone to, okay, 20. Oh, no, the 15. They're close. What's happening, defense? All right, so now they have 1st down. 1st and goal for Vegas. I don't know what that look on Jonah Ellis's face. I don't know what that was. He looked, he was either in pain or ready to take someone's head off. Let's hope it's the latter. No, I just don't. I don't want anybody to be in pain. That's why. Okay, so oh, Gino's getting super pressured. He's throwing it away. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. 7 seconds to go in the period. I was trying to mix that with the Bill Burr thing, but didn't work. Okay. So now, they are not getting to Gino. Now they are caught but tackled, sort of pulled out of bounds by Singleton. All right, so that'll be the final play of the third quarter, and I guess the Raiders are like first and goal now because they completed that pass. Oh wow, that he bobbled that, and then so I mean, I guess good on Singleton. That was a crazy play. So the guy sort of caught it like this. Singleton's behind him, wrapped with his arms wrapped around him, and he's bobbling it with one hand. And I think Singleton was trying to get him to, drop the ball. And then he secured it as best he could. And then I think Singleton realized that he had caught it, so he just shoved him out of bounds. See, that's what I mean. That's that situational awareness I'm talking about. Heads up football. Oh God, why is Marjorie Taylor Greene on? Do I want to know? Probably not. All right. Got a Heinz ketchup commercial. This feels like this waiting for this game to end. No, I'm enjoying it. It's just, when you're that much better than the other team, it's kind of boring. And I haven't had that, luxury as a Broncos fan in a long time. So I'm going to take advantage of that luxury. I am bored because we're that much better than the other team. Let's see. Well, anybody got a bingo? We got how many squares now? We got 4. So we got enough for a bingo. Sorry, now I get sucked into commercials with grown men eating cotton candy. I'm going to turn this down. I think I'm going to take another break. But I'll try something else with this thing. Hey, I'm still here, but now it's at a commercial. So I'm going to leave this be right back up. But I'm just going to tell you that, yeah, Gino threw an incomplete pass on a 4th and whatever. And so now they're having to punt. We'll be back after commercial. And we're back from commercial. Let's see if I can take this thing off. Okay, and I guess I have to physically remove it. Looks like Geno Smith is out of the game now. 2nd and 6 for the Broncos after they. Oh, Pickett. I forgot Pickett was the. I'm going to sit down for a minute. I'm also going to turn the heat up because it is getting quite chilly here. Bryant has a first down. All right. Next, I guess that was a pass. I missed that somehow. That was a nice catch. Oh, the announcer, I guess, is a former quarterback because he's saying that one of the things that frustrates him is when receivers don't get the ball. Can you still see me? I think so. I need to sit for a bit. Oh, nice. Oh, did he stay? No, he's not in bounds now. So that was a pass to Troutman. I keep saying Troutman's underrated. I hope the sound's been okay. It's either clipping. I don't know. I'm just going to trust that it's been okay. I've learned that I can't have it too close. It's better just to turn up the gain. the volume, in other words, for you soundophiles. Audiophiles, that's the word I'm looking for. Soundophiles. In case any of you are creators out there, so this word policing on YouTube's gotten a bit ridiculous. But I've noticed, I've never had to omit this from a video, but there's another word that ends in file that's a no-no on YouTube. And so some creators I've noticed have started, Bo's on the run. Oh, he had to dive. I don't think he got any yards out of that. Maybe a yard. Bo took off. He's been on the move a lot. I mean, I think it was the Washington game that I was really pleased with his performance, because he was looking like a real elite. I mean, he is elite, but just consistently just stepping up in the pocket, climbing the pocket, not doing any of these extra hops or hitches or whatever the hell he does. I mean, I love Bo, but we got to stop with the crazy footwork. I think it happens when he gets, I don't want to say nervous. I don't think Bo gets nervous, but I do think he gets so amped up that he his brain glitches, like when your computer glitches when it's got too many things going on. That's what I think happens. That's my theory. Anybody cares? So that's why I keep saying he needs to calm down. And well, in football terms, you would say, get him in a rhythm, right? So calm down. Settle down, I guess is another way to put it. Settle down, son. They could pay me just to be on the sideline, just to tell him that when he needs it, I'll take $100,000 a year to do that. I'll take $500,000 a year to do that. Well, who am I talking to? The NFL. I'll take a lot of money to do that. Bo, you need to settle your feet, son. That's a little bit too sweet Southern. I need to rough it up a little. Boy, you ain't gonna make that pass if you don't settle them feet. That's better. I have a whole array of Southern accents I could pull out here for y'all. Got D. Wayne. He lives down at the trailer park. Let's see. Sorry, this Broncos team is looking so damn fine. I just don't have any complaints here. Oh, well, spoke too soon. I don't know what happened there. Incomplete pass. He had a couple of receivers on him. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. I don't know if that was just a good defensive play, but that was intended for Sutton. I don't know if that was on Bo or Sutton or, I'd have to look at the coach's tape. Or watch another YouTuber look at the coach's tape. How about that? Oh, wow. Nice pass and catch by Sutton. He just high-fived Ingram with the football in his hand. That was kind of funny. Oh, wow. That was, whew. Well, Sutton's my new Tim Patrick, because I used to say when Tim Patrick was on the team, I would say, if I ever had to throw a baby out a window, I'd want Tim Patrick down there catching. But that has now become Cortland Sutton. I mean, he's had a couple of drops this year, a couple of weird ones. Okay, here we go. Timeout. Oh, there's so many commercials, y'all. Oh, and you can't like, when you get comfortable, then it's just like it's just an assault, and it's all Christmas. I don't know. I guess at least the Christmas ones are trying to be cheery, so feel everybody can feel good for about a month and a half out of the year. uh, Make everybody extra depressed in the month and it's the coldest and the darkest. Yeah, way to go, consumerism. Sorry, I sound like a Grinch right now. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. All the other ones. I don't know. I just feel like the calendar's looking like the LGBT whatever. And listen, as part of that acronym, I say there's getting to be way too many letters. I mean, you can have mine if you need it. Let's just stop adding letters, please. Not everybody can remember that much. Some of us have ADD, severe ADD. Here's another dumb commercial about itchy, flaky, plaquey skin. Oh my God, why is he at an open mic? What is happening? Oh, these are terrible. Maybe I should react to commercials on my other channel. I do think that part of the reaction videos popularity is due to whoever's hosting. Like if you're good at the off the cuff stuff, off the cuff humor, the jokes don't feel forced, I guess, then people do appreciate that. But I've seen some reaction videos where the person literally just, has their face in the corner and just sits there. And I'm like, this is, in my opinion, first of all, not really fair use. Just because your face is there and you pause it a couple times, you're not really adding anything to the video. But whatever. Not up to me, I guess. Oh my God, someone stole time. What? What are we doing? What are we producing? Oh, that was part of the plot line of some show that's coming out soon, I think. I don't watch a lot of television on purpose. I watch football. I'm on YouTube. And I watch some shows that have, stood the test of time, shall we say. Okay, so who was that? Sorry, I'm trying to process what just happened because I can't really tell always that was McLaughlin. Number 38, right there. Can you see it? I don't know. I had to move the camera so I could sit here. This is part of the reason I didn't do the thing last week was it was a late game. And the last late game that we had, I was so tired by the end of it, because, it's late over here on the East Coast. You real Broncos fans out there in Denver. I didn't think to sit here on the couch because I usually lay there. So I just laid down and I was like, look, you can still see my feet, right? It's still up on YouTube. You can go see it. See for yourself. I don't know. If you want to give me watch time, go over to the other channel. It's a little bit closer to getting there. Or you can watch whatever you want to watch. Why am I telling you what to watch? I'm curating some suggestions for you. How about that? All right, Bo is running like Auburn Bo. But that's okay. He picks up the first down. I wish they'd stop. Excuse me. They keep using that phrase. He's got that tool in his toolbox. I don't think he got the first down. Was he still in bounds? Yo, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but I feel like he stepped out of bounds unless he was right on the line. He's got on white shoes. I don't remember what game it was, but there was some game that because the guy's shoe color was the same as I can't remember. Oh man, there's a lot of things that my brain needs to retain, and the game of some funny thing that I saw in the MFL is probably not one of them. So, all right. Next, right. That was like a sort of a tush push. I don't know what that was. What down is it? Wow, Sean Payton is really animated tonight. Is it loud there, or is he just? I feel like he's been yelling a lot. Is he losing his hearing? Let's hope not. That would suck. I mean, I guess since they're in Vegas, it would be the loudest when he's trying to call play. If you know, you know. I'm just having fun with myself here, y'all. Somebody, I do get people who watch after the fact, so I hope you're having fun with this. I guess you can fast forward. I probably could have some AI tool to cut out the silence for me, but I did try to use StreamYard's tool for some of my like Ghost Roast shorts. And they were terrible. I mean, some of them are still alive, but I probably should take them down and make better ones. But I was just trying to get some content out there just to see what people are into, I just want to make people laugh. But I am enjoying the reaction videos. I mean, and ghost hunters are super easy to make fun of. Okay, here we go. 4th and 1. Bo is now handing it off to, I don't know who that was, but it looks like he got the first down. Just barely, the announcer's saying. Yes, RJ Harvey, first down. Anybody got bingo? If you're just joining? I mean, you could still use this, because when you click on the link, it should give you a different bingo card. I guess that's how bingo works in general, right? Oh, wow. That was just barely a first down. Harvey again. Got a couple out of that. So they're saying that we've trailed them 9 of the last games, so 9 wins. That also feels strange to say as a Broncos fan that we've had 9 wins. 9 wins. Yes, it feels very odd to say that as a Broncos fan. 9 straight wins. Not just 9 wins, 9 straight wins. I mean, I really do feel like I'm living some sort of fantasy world. But hey, you know what? Going with it. I'm just happy to watch good football again. I mean, all these years I've been praying, like, well, why can't we get a quarterback? But hey, just because it was intended for Bo Nix. I don't know. Believe what you want to believe, but he really is the perfect fit. Oh, incomplete. Except when he overthrows the ball. No, he did overthrow Sutton there. Sutton is a big guy, though. Let's see this. Oh, yeah, it's just right outside of his reach. Let's see Bo's feet. Nope. Well, he was getting hit and had 2 guys land on him, so, gotta. So I got to check out what our Pick'em League, how our Pick'em League's doing. I did not expect Washington to lose today. Well, not by that much. But I was wondering about Daniel's arm. Like when I heard he was going to be back in the game, I was like, really? See, if I dislocated my elbow, I'd just be like, yeah, I'm done with football. I'm good, y'all. But but still, like a dislocated, I don't think I'd be doing much of anything. I'd want that to heal as long as possible. I'd have people do everything for me, everything that was any kind of extra work. I don't know. I would want that to heal very, very well, because your elbow is kind of an important joint. I mean, they're all important, I would say. I don't know. Do we have a nurse in the chat? Want to comment on that? No, my friends' kids who became Chiefs fans. It's okay. I'll forgive it. They're good kids. They helped pick for our Pick'em League, but I don't remember what I was gonna say, because now I'm just staring at like a stuffed something about being the Chiefs fans. I don't know. I don't know how parents do anything, to be honest. Like with kids, like how do you have time to bathe and do basic life things? Oh, I was gonna say, my friend is a nurse, and she's like, I don't know, so are you gonna let your kid play? Because I'd be torn as a parent. I wouldn't be a parent, but if I were, she's like, I don't know any nurses who have kids that play football, and I was like, that's a fair point. I can see that. That sounds right. That certainly tracks. So yeah, but the funniest thing that she said was, I let him dabble in flag. It's the funniest. I don't know. I just like that. But it sucks though, because it's like, how can we? I've always said I wish they could magically remove the injuries. But, how do you enjoy a game, not only as a spectator, but, players playing the game that they love and getting paid for it? I mean, they get paid lots and lots and lots of money, but again, as I've said before, still be nice to use your legs for the rest of your life, or whatever. Your brain. Your brain's very important. So yeah, it's hard. Oh my God, I forgot that they do that. Well, let's just show the kick, and then we'll just, we'll talk for like 3 seconds, and then we'll go back to another commercial. This is why I get super bored. See, if YouTube were smart, it would combine the YouTube, like not you. So this is YouTube TV that I'm watching, but this is a different app than YouTube, just in case some people don't know. So anyway, if YouTube were smart, it would, because you could, like, if I'm on just regular YouTube, I can see that, like, oh, you've already purchased this game. Well, I didn't, but it legally. Yes, legally. I'm watching these games legally. That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't pay for them. So anyway, so the YouTube should have somehow combine the two apps, because clearly it knows you're connected, because it sees my account from YouTube TV. So they should have some kind of small creator deal where they show, instead of commercials, you can get the option to see previews from YouTube channels that are trying to grow. And then you could discover YouTube creators instead of watching a drug commercial that you'll never take, or maybe some people will, but 90% of people are never going to need this drug, I would think. I don't know. I don't have the stats on me, but you know, like I think you should give people an option of what they want to watch for the commercial if you're going to force people to watch ads, you know? And so you can have like tiers of like, I don't want to see any ads. I want to discover new creators on YouTube. And I know that I'm biased, but hey, the idea just came to me. So get in touch with me, somebody from YouTube. Let's work out a deal because I really, these commercials are, I just can't believe what's on television. Some of these shows they're previewing look absolutely awful. Maybe I should react to those. Okay, here we go. We're back. Thankfully. Oh, there's the, I don't know what that guy's supposed to be. A rhinoceros? I don't know. Are they supposed to be like a Mad Max kind of? All right. Lockett couldn't hold on. You think they'd make that joke about Pickett? Wasn't he the one that has everybody made such a big deal because he had small hands? He does always wear gloves. Notice that. All right, here we go. Pickett is throwing poorly. Oh, and there's a flag. I bet it's on. Yep. Oh, it's on for 10. Well, see, he's admitting it. That's what I really like about him. Like, well, a lot of the Broncos players, they're not. I mean, sometimes you gotta like, ooh, what are you talking about? But he was saying that was on me. I mean, it's also Pat Surtain, so you know we'll forgive it. It's not like he's making penalties every day or getting targeted like white chocolate over there. Oh, that's quite possibly the funniest nickname I think I've ever heard. I mean, I wonder if they really do call him that. But sorry, Riley Moss is when he retires from football, he will have a career in talking on a microphone. I guarantee you. All right, I'm not talking because there's nothing happening. God, these NFL announcers just keep. Oh, there we go. We get sacked. Nick Bonito. I don't have as much energy as Brandon Perna, but you know, it's been a long day when you stare at a screen and now you're staring at another screen. But hey, the Broncos are doing really well this game. Really well is a lame understatement, but you know, I've exerted a lot of words this hour, and I don't know how many hours have we been here. Almost 3 hours. So the word bank is getting low. Oh wow. Maybe they wanted Geno Smith to get out of the game. I mean, not purposely injured him, but maybe that finger injury wasn't as bad as they let it out to be. I don't know. That was I gotta give Pickett credit for that. That was a very nice pass. I don't know. I forgot what receiver who that was. But yeah, he got it in a very, very tight window. So now they get a 10-point game. And they said they're probably going to do an onside kick. Oh my God. I didn't think the commercials could get worse, but now we're adding improv to a commercial. Okay, I'm going to mute this. I can't. We'll take another break away from the television. And we'll be back. So I'm going to finish this. I meant to add just like the Broncos. Okay, hang on a minute. There we go. I guess we're back. Had to get a cookie because, you know, that's the best thing to have before dinner. $2:17 to go in this game. They only have one. Denver only has one timeout. They have the ball at the looks like 45. Now we're running it. Ooh, wow. That was a nice. He got a big push there from some big guys on the O-line, but that was a nice gain of. Not quite sure yet. Graphics team's still working on it. Oh my God, really, guys? Yeah, we can see the timeouts. We don't need that 2nd and 2. Thank you. They put the time-ups out before the timeouts left for each team, even though that's always on the screen, before they put up what down in distance. It's okay. I'm a little bit agitated today. Maybe I should meditate more, but I'm not frustrated at the Denver Broncos. This has been a very well-rounded game. Harvey up the middle, got the first down. Pete Carroll called timeout at 2:01, oddly enough. Why would you? Did he think they were going to? I don't know. That was interesting choice there from Pete Carroll. Because, 1 second away from the 2-minute warning. Oh my God, another commercial. I feel like I've been assaulted. Like somebody's just slapped me in the face, like that scene in Airplane where people are just standing in line to hit that woman with different weapons. That just like each commercials come at me with something more and more annoying. Okay, here we go. Bo's. Oh God, what was that, Bo? He hesitated. So that was another thing. So I watched this other guy on YouTube, Tim Jenkins, because I think that he does a decent breakdown. And oh my God, this Old Navy commercial is worst of all of them. Anyway, he does a good breakdown, but he was pointing out that Bo, he does this weird hesitation thing, like, I don't know, but I just chalk it up to this is only his second year. And for someone who's only been in the NFL to have a team that's at 10-2 with 9 straight wins and being extremely clutch in clutch moments, I'd say he's doing pretty damn well. I don't know about y'all, but it's, like I said, especially as a Broncos fan, it's pretty amazing to watch because just compared to, even when we had a quarterback that we thought, oh, maybe this is the one, it was just like trying to get a lawnmower started that, just doesn't have enough gas in it. You just keep pulling that cord, hoping it's going to go, and it never goes. I don't know where that all came from, but, that was the first thing that came to these drug commercials. I think I'm feeling the side effects from those, probably. Could do a whole 90-minute stand-up just on drug commercials. I just don't understand why they have to be so bad. Do they have to be that bad? Are you trying to be cringe? And now who's this guy? Oh, an iPhone. Let's make a phone that's much bigger. I should stop commenting. I sound like Bill Burr's aunt, off the wagon or something. I don't know. I'm just cranky. But wow, look at all that orange in the, we got Denver bright blue cowboy hats. Oh, that's an interesting look. Someone's got a knitted dreads with a knitted beard. Honestly, if that were in Denver, that'd be keeping them warm. But I believe that this stadium is, I want to say, temperature controlled. Since Pete's standing there in a sweatshirt. Okay, here we go. Bo's under center, 2nd and 15. Hands it to McLaughlin. Come on, baby, get through there. Get through the hole. I feel like they shouldn't give it to him in those kind of moments. Like, why? I think that's a bad decision by coach. If you're going to try to build the guy's confidence, you can, put him in earlier in the game when they were pounding the nail in. I don't know. That's what I would have done. But they don't pay me millions of dollars to coach a football team, so. Oh, now we're seeing the playoff picture that we put up 6 times. I guess if you're just joining, I'm sure people are tired of hearing things that I say. So, I don't know. I've repeated the same stories throughout these live streams, but just in case, I'm getting somebody new. Okay, 3rd and 11 now. So that was all right. Bidet's in there. Okay. They should go for it. Just go for it, coach. Why not? So it's 4th and probably going to be about 3 or 4, maybe. It'll be next Christmas before the graphics team gets the down and distance up. So I'll tell you as soon as I hear. Oh, there we go. 4th and 3. I mean, honestly, it should not take that long. I don't know. I can't hear the announcers. Whatever babble they're babbling. Oh. Denver plays Green Bay next week. Interesting. That will be a fun game. I think that's in Denver. I think that's what they said. Well, good luck, Green Bay. Better get your snorkels. I hear Russell Wilson has a few extra, maybe. Oh, God, that man. Okay, I'm going to finish my cookie here while they huddle up. Bo's getting everybody in place. I don't know what this formation is. Harvey's got the ball. Oh, come on, baby. Get through there. Come on. Nope. So that was a weird play call. I don't know what I don't know what formation that I don't know what they were trying to do there. It looked like the linemen went in like all they looked confused. But I was disappointed, you can tell. Because I should have got that. All right, well, Raiders are in decent position now with Kenny Pickett. All right, come on, just sack him, guys. Just end this. End our misery. Swing it to Bolster. Okay, so he went out of bounds. 52 seconds left. We got a dog walker or somebody out there. All right, Pickett's back to pass. He's scrambling, gets it to 18, does not get to the first down. And now they're trying to, hurry up and go. Does he get, okay, so 35 seconds left. Pickett is now running for the first down. Slides. Oh, he's trying to spike it. Yeah, why didn't he go out of bounds? That was weird. So Kenny Pickett just started running. Oh, that was odd. I don't know what happened there. I guess I could close the window, but people are probably like, what is that person doing in there? Why does she have a microphone? I just like seeing the snow. Because, I grew up in Alabama. We didn't get a lot of this stuff back home. All right, Kenny's in trouble. Get him. Oh, come on, guys. He had him. Oh, well, that was caught at the 30, at the 20-something. Oh, shit. I guarantee you that's on the Broncos. That's going to be a personal foul because he tried to rip the ball. Come on, guys. That's just stupid. That was sloppy football. We'll delay a game, but same thing. Defense. Brandon Jones. I guess Bo Nix's anger translator won't be thanking God for you guys. I'm just kidding. That was a funny. It was funny when I was trying to learn all the names because I had to rehearse. If you haven't seen my Bo Nix anger translator shorts, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So I should pause and say go watch those. But I did this bit where Bo Nix's anger translator is like thanking all the defensive players. And all right, so he's going to attempt a 46. Good with no time left. So good garbage time kick. Well, that was kind of a letdown. I don't know. That would anticlimactic, I guess I should say, ending there to that game. Well, anyway, if you're not familiar with Orange and Blue Today, it's a podcast over on Denver Sports YouTube channel. I'll put a link in. I usually go over there and listen to the post game with Cecil Lammy. And so that's where I'm going to be. So, all right, 11-2. We're the division leaders. And, because it just feels weird to say, but that's I think that's how I don't know how to end these, especially when we win like this. It's like it's just a weird. I don't know. We're going to the Super Bowl, I guess. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Seriously, and I will probably be here next week. I'll try to remember to put a link up earlier, like a day before. But stay tuned. Please go to my other channel and subscribe there and watch all those videos because they're funny. All right. Go Broncos.